Hi and hello, Let's Play fans, it's your old pal Berg787 back with our 5th episode, the 5th instalment of our EU4 El Dorado, couldn't remember what the name of the expansion pack was there, yeah, Europa Universalis for El Dorado expansion pack playthrough using Castile, and at the moment we are just about to declare war on Gibraltar to retake that final province. Earlier, I think it was in episode 2, we took Almeria and Gibraltar back, so it's Granada who we were attacking. But in the episodes so far in the series, we've been at war with Portugal, we've been at war with Aragon, we took a bit of Alicante, we took Alicante from Aragon, even been at war with England, although I didn't really have much interaction with them. But yeah, so we are about to declare war on the Granadans. Here we go. Take that. None of our allies will join us. Morocco will join them, but that's fine. And away we go. So we are at war. I'm going to send our troops in. When are they going to get to Almeria? On the 23rd of September. We are going to get there on the 21st, so we're going to get there before them. Good thing about fighting just before we actually get engaged in this war, I find they're only military tech level 3, so we are a tech above them, which obviously helps. But they are also, I believe, yeah, they're the Muslim tech group, so we're in the Western tech group. So our troops, I think, are better than theirs anyway. So even if they were the same, we would, like, if they were level 4 and we were level 4, we would still have the advantage. But we're a level up, and we're Western and they're Muslim, so double advantage. We're just going to crush their troops here. As you can see, we are blockading them. We're also blockading some of Morocco as well, which is cool, because that'll get us points against Morocco. What's Morocco's army like? Because we could, in theory, go over there and cause a little bit of problems. Not really want to, but... Okay, so they've got 18,000 troops, and they've got... Oh yeah, and actually we don't want to do that because our manpower, I just remembered, our manpower is rubbish. So, yeah, our troops wouldn't reinforce very well. So no, we'll leave things as they are. We'll take Granada, come out of that war, we'll wait for our manpower to recover, and then we'll probably fight Portugal again, because we can fight Portugal. We do, we've got a claim. Yeah, we've got a reason to go to war, to take Barranca. Bragan, I don't know, however that's pronounced, but yeah, to take that, and then we'll see where we're at. But let's concentrate here on taking Granada. Meantime, what's this guy doing? He is, oh yeah, improving relations with Navarro, so we can, the goal of there is to get them to be our vassal. They were Aragon's vassal, but in our peace treaty, when we negotiated peace with Aragon, not only did we take Alicante, but we also made them release Navarro as a vassal, and I think we got them to break off a treaty with either Milan or Savoy or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but it was one of those. It might not even be them. I think I asked for war reparations as well, but we don't seem to be getting any, which is still annoying me somewhat. Andalusia is now the seat of a cardinal. Actually, so we have 3 cardinals now, so we can be getting even more papal influence. But where's our money here? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, spoils of war. Does that count? Loan from... Oh no, loot from blockading Gibraltar. Yeah, I still don't understand why we're not getting war reparations, but hey ho. It's not that big a deal. We are at our... as you can see, our manpower is going back up now because we've got no regiments that were left that we need to reinforce. We do actually have some space for our army limit, but I'm not going to get any new troops now. We do have some space for our naval unit, yeah, because we got Alicante. Oh shit, what happened here? General Alvaro de Luna's dead. Okay, so that's not our super general, it was just our other general, so that's a shame, but never mind. Alicante is now considered our province, which is good. As you can see, it was paying us nothing in tax. Now it is paying us 3.6. That's a yearly tax, I think. So yeah, we're getting a monthly of 0.30, so very nice. I don't know what was going on there in Bordeaux, but just when I glanced up a second ago, we were getting over a ducat per month, and then it dropped to 85. So maybe France or someone built a building which changed, which affected trade power or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately, because we need a lot of money, we need a lot of diplomatic power points, because we need to obviously upgrade our diplomatic technology, but we also need it for our ideas. We're actually going to be neglecting for quite some time building certain buildings, like, as I'll show you here, like docks. As you can see, docks improve trade power and ship repair. What's this? Salt crisis. Rumours are sweeping the country that there has been a shortage in salt production. Although we have tried to quash these rumours, people are certain there will be a salt crisis soon. Okay. What was that? Production efficiency goes down where? In Castile. Okay, so we're basically making less money. I think that's what that's going to be for 2 years. Is that right? Yeah, for 2 years. We're a bit less money from Castile. No, the whole of Castile. Fucking hell. Okay, that's a bit annoying. And yeah, so we can't build. We're not going to be building docks, which include our trade power and ship repair, and we're not really going to be building marketplaces anytime soon, which also just increase trade power because they do take. Not only do they take 50 ducats to build, it takes 10 diplomacy points, and obviously we need all the diplomacy points that we can get. Great, the siege is over. Let's go and negotiate peace. No, okay. Why can't we get that? We're not in a position to do that. Could we get them to annul their treaties? We could, but then by the time we could fight them again, we would probably have to... If we made them our vassal, but I don't think we would ever get we would ever get them to like us enough because they're of a different religion. I don't think we could ever get them to change so that we could absorb them. You see, that would be the problem of making them a vassal. Okay, it looks like we are actually going to have to go in and fight Morocco a bit to be able to get this full annexation, which is a shame. I mean, in theory we could just do nothing because we do have our war goal, and so eventually over time we will start to get more war score, and I think if you hold it for 3 years you start to get massive boosts on your war score, so eventually they will probably cave and just let us fully annex them, but it's not down to Gibraltar, unfortunately. It's down to Morocco at the moment, whether that happens. So we're just going to have to wait. Our manpower is recovering, but it's not recovering quickly enough for me to want to go to war with them. What's their manpower again? Their troops? I can't remember. So they've got 18,000 troops. And they have those built, ready. They're actually exceeding their force limit, so they should be getting some sort of penalties on that. But yeah, it's quite interesting to fight in Morocco. It's quite a tough place to fight if you don't know what you're doing, because there's a lot of mountainous regions. So you can defend yourself quite well there, but you can also get into a few problems, those less experienced at the game. I might actually send these troops. Would you like to... Yes, I would like to for you to ferry them across. So we're going to go in here. We might... Alright, why can we only take 2? Do we only have 2... No, we've got 6 transports. I'm not sure why... Oh, had it split them to 2 and 6. Right, I see what it had done. Yeah. So our air is... Oh no, it's not even... Oh, no, cancel that. Yeah, see, they're going to send their troops there. So we're not actually going to be able to engage them, really. Because we would take big penalties for crossing. We could get our super general to go down there. He wouldn't take any penalties from crossings. But with only 6 troops... I don't really fancy his chances. Oh, whoa, where are you going? Come back. I don't know why you fucking getting all headstrong wanting to run over there. Yeah, unfortunately there's not really much we're going to be able to... Stop trying to go over there! Stay! Cancel that. Yeah, disable automatic transportation. Do that. Yeah, so at the moment there's not an awful lot we can do. I mean, I suppose we could try and blockade more of their ports. Yeah, I suppose there is that. If we... What we're going to do then is we're going to take 2 of these carracks. Where would we blockade the most? I think going over here to the Straits of Morocco would actually blockade the most ports. So we'll move them over there. Yeah, because we would be blockading Agadir. Haha? Is that the name of that place? It is Haha. Awesome. I might have to... I don't know any Moroccans, but if I did, I'd definitely ask them why is it called Haha. Does it mean anything? Abda. And is that Dukla? Count Dukla. Yeah, so we're... blockading all of those ports. There's not really much we can do. We can't actually go and fight the Moroccans just yet. What I will do actually is build some more transport ships though. How far are we behind on our force limit? Only 2, so we can get 2 more cogs. No, I won't build them there actually. I'll build them here. I'll build those 2 because that'll at least mean we can ship 8 troops over. Burgundy has become papal controller. Good for them. Don't really care. Okay, so we'll do that. Yeah, see, it is ticking up slowly. Influenza, rumours that sailors, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So Almeria gets quarantined influenza for how long? For a year, and it loses a lot of shit. Or we lose 5 administrative points, and Almeria gains with 75% of it spreading. Now, we'll just take the hit for a year of it losing a lot of money, basically. That's what it does. Production and trade and all that will go down. What I will do, however, is whilst we're building, where's a good area for us to come into? Well, Haha actually would be brilliant. It's mountainous, but they're already set up in the mountains. Highlands isn't too bad. If we went into the Highlands and went straight up to Fez, that could help. So I'm just thinking about where we can try and attack them, because we're going to have to do a little bit of attacking because they're being awfully annoying. We are moving up though. Yeah, you can gain 20 more war score by achieving the war goal. Well, we've already done that. We're getting a ticking war score of 4.8. Let's see how things look. So full annexation. We have got nearer to it, but we're not getting near enough. We've still got a long way to go. So I'm going to have to go to Morocco. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to split these guys in half. Yep. And then of these 10, oh no, I don't like that actually. I'm just going to create a new unit because I need a second lot of troops who will be instantly ready to come over. So we're going to make our own little unit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move away. 4, 5, 6, and we'll send 2 knights over as well. So we're going to have these guys ready to move in straight away as well when it's all done. Okay, here we go. So we've got our cogs. We're going to move these cogs as well. Yep. Going to move them all here. And then what we're going to do is use... We're going to have to use our Super General here. Super General, come down here. You're going to get ready, and not so good General Leader Man, you're going to come down here. Okay, hold on, what's going on here? Contacts in the Holy See. Ramiro Gomez, being a wise and respected Catholic, has maintained good relations with cardinals and other people in the church, even outside the borders of Castile. He recently discovered that a man who has just been promoted to cardinal, who is also a good friend of his, is considering moving to our country to facilitate their mutual work on a theological text. If we aided this process, we would have a cardinal in the Curia who is not only loyal to Ramiro Gomez, but also to Juan II Trasmara. Okay, so we'd basically get an extra cardinal, is that what you're saying? Lose 100 administrative points, and we would get a new cardinal, or gain 100 administrative points. I'm going to take the administrative points. There, that's the easy way to say it. Cool, that gives us a new... We can go up in administrative technology, so we can actually get an administrative technology 5, which actually should put us ahead of time, so I'm going to actually be able to spend on building these things, which I will do in a bit, and I'll explain those when I get around to building them. So yeah, now that we've got up to 5, there is this thing for new players. We are well ahead of time. We're actually 7 years ahead of time to have got to that technology, so it will cost us a lot more points actually to see... So yeah, we need 1,000 points to actually level up again to level 7. That will come down over time, but because we're so far ahead of time, it costs us a lot more to do it. So basically, we can spend administrative points now and stuff because we don't need them for actually leveling up. But I'll talk about that a bit more later on. For now, let's just get our troops ready and in position to be able to attack. Okay. Is that all our cogs? I've not picked up someone here who's not a cog. Okay, good. And you are automatically transporting. Okay, where's good general? Not that one. This guy. Nope. Wait. National epic. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What do we get out of this? Lose 10 administrative points and some ducats, but gain more yearly prestige, or just lose 5 prestige straight up. Well, we don't need administrative points, so might as well take that, lose a bit of money, but get some ducats. Okay, head these guys over here. Soon as you're finished, you guys need to make a move over there as well. I don't think we can move them both at the same time though, because we've only got 8 transports, you see, so one's going to go first, then the other. Are you there yet? Okay, and as soon as you get there, you're moving up to Fez in the mountains. Because it's going to be easier for us to defend up in the mountains. Okay, you've landed, get up there. Okay, now next you guys are going to come over as well. It's going to help us big time get more war score against the Moroccans. They haven't actually countered it yet. They're not moving any of their troops, which I'm quite surprised about. I would have thought they would have come to attack us straight away as soon as they saw that, but maybe they shit themselves because they heard about Super General, whatever his name is, Thomas de Bazan. There we go. Yep, and we've almost got Trestmana over. Cool, cool, cool. I'm very happy about this. So we're going to siege Fez. I'm not actually going to move Trestmana anywhere. I'm going to leave him in whatever province this is. What's it called? In Melisia, whatever it is. I'm going to leave him there, and if need be, I will move him. Oh, okay, hold on. The Cardinals distrust heathens. The Cardinals of Andalusia have been loyal to Castile so far, but starting to have their doubts about the concerns raised, blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. What does it do? Castile gets distinct... I can't read that. Distinct... the writing's too small. I really need my glasses. Distinct heathens, blah, blah, blah. So we basically lose tolerance of heathens. Andalusia will no longer have a seat. Alright, fuck that. We'll take that. I'd rather still have the seat and the cardinal and the papacy. Even though we're not doing an awful lot with our papal shit. But we will do at some stage. It's just we've got more pressing matters. So they've still not moved any of their troops, which I like. I like that. And we're obviously sieging their provinces. Now, this siege in Fez I will give up quicker. Oh no, sorry, the other way around. Even though the siege in Fez is taking longer, I would rather defend in Fez, but we'll see. I mean, if they're not going to move their troops, then that's not a decision I have to make. At the moment, we're doing pretty good, actually. We've sieged pretty much all of their territory, barring this place down here, Ifni, I believe it is. So they're almost 100% sieged. Once we start to take their provinces, or once they fall into our occupied hands, i.e. our hands, we should see this score jump up even more. And then we'll be able to piece them out, because they're basically in control of the war, because they're stronger than Granada. So they're like the ones who are saying, yeah, you might have conquered Granada, but we don't care. You've done nothing to us and we're not going to peace out. So that's why we need to beat them up a little bit. Cessation of church funds. So we gain a load of money, lose tax modifier. What's this till 1480? So for 20 years, we do get more papal influence. Or lose 1 stability and 20 papal influence. Fucking hell. National tax modifier minus 15% though. I don't know. I mean, we do get a lot of ducats out of it. That's 20 years worth of... I'm going to take the stability hit. I don't really like taking stability hits, but we're still not in the negatives, so that's fine. I would like to be in the positives, but I don't really want to lose... That's 15% tax, rather, for the whole of the country for 20 years. That's a long time. Support the Florentine school. I'm going to read some of these. Because of our relative nobility, we are in a position to support the Italian artists in the Florentine school. Being perceived as patrons of international art will definitely help our propaganda efforts. Superb. So either, of course, they shall be supported. They shall have our support. We gain more prestige until 1500. So 40 years worth. We gain more prestige, and we have to pay 30 administrative power, 10 diplomatic, and 130 ducats. Okay. Or we just lose 5 prestige. I mean, we're probably going to get our prestige back up to 100 pretty shortly anyway, because we're beating up on a rival. But so I don't really see why we should have to lose the money. Yeah, no, I don't. I think that was. I don't see the point in it, basically, as I said, because our prestige is going to get back up to about 100 pretty soon anyway once we've won this war. So why pay the money to maintain it? Because it can't go over 100. So even if we were at 90, it's not. It just logically it didn't make sense. What's this guy doing again? Oh, he's improving relations with Navarre. Actually, he's almost at 190, so we're almost going to be able to vassalize them. But I don't think we can do that whilst at war. So we are going to have to wait. I'm really surprised that they haven't actually tried to do anything. They've just stayed there. See, when we were trying to bring in troops over there, they were going to try and counteract that, but here they've just let us do it. I'm quite surprised. Let's just see. So we've taken that. It's jumped up to 23. They still won't give us it. Although are positive, so we've gone up to 73 here, but they're still at 220, so still got a lot of work to do, but never fear, we can do that. Where do I want to... This is mountains as well, so this might not be a bad place to siege out. Mech. Oh, here we go. Okay, so when we moved there, they started to move. I wonder why. Well, they've engaged us over here as well, actually. We have 2 cogs and 1 heavy ship against our 8 ships. Our morale is a bit low there. I'm actually going to... actually just going to send a heavy ship over. Just to balance that out. I've got to keep my eyes everywhere now just to see what's going on. Okay, we're doing okay in this fight over here. I think we are going to lose... I think we have lost the boat there, which is a bit annoying, but not much we can do about that. Hopefully we'll sink all of theirs. I don't want to lose too many cogs, because we're going to have to rebuild them to send our troops back. Okay, we won that. We did lose a ship. We didn't sink all of theirs. We don't need to actually be there anymore, so I'll actually move our fleet over here. Now that once we... Wait. Okay, so what I'm going to actually do is send these lot back here just to repair. These can stay where they are. Now I need to work out what I'm going to do here, because they're kind of wasting time just hanging out here. So if I move them to Kuwait, for example, will they come and attack? Yeah, they're going to move, so that's fine. I'm interested to see what they're going to do. So they're coming all the way up. We do have Super General up here. Let's not forget that. Is it that they're moving there because they think we're going to attack them? I'm not sure. You just stay there, actually. We'll see what they do. Meantime, I'm going to detach that siege, be ready to move if need be. And we'll see where they go. Because Super General is going to help us out big here, but I'm going to be interested to see who they attack. Are they going to come and attack us in Kuwait? Or have they just moved here? Alright, okay, so they just moved nearer. Because they're so near, I'm going to have to really pay attention down here in case they decide to move. But yeah, I mean, I would love it if they came and attacked us in the mountains here, because we'd absolutely rout them. But I don't think they're going to do that. But that's fine. We've almost sieged out Fez, so we can take. We'll have that. That should add to our war score, and we'll siege out Kuwait as well. And once we've done that, I suppose we'll see where we're at, but it's going to then it's going to start to get to a point where it's going to be hard for us to. It's going to be hard for us. We can't really attack them either, because the same bonuses that are protecting us, you see, from being in mountains and all of these penalties for crossing these rivers, will also protect them from us attacking them. So it's all about trying to do a little game of cat and mouse moving around. I don't want to move too far away from these provinces that I've sieged, because they'll be able to start to unsiege them. You see, so. It's a bit of a predicament that we have, but again, we do have the war goal. Our war score is ticking up. We're actually sieging Kuwait super fast. I suppose we've got it blockaded, haven't we? Because that's that's on its way to falling. Fez again is very near to falling. What kind of terrain is this? It's coastline, but it's got a couple of rivers. So Fez has fallen. That's bumped us up to 34%. Just want to see how things stand now if we tried. So full annexations. Just still not going to be given, are they? This is really annoying. There's just nothing I can do about it. Yeah, because even if I get them to annul treaties, they probably won't. They'll probably they'll be able to get their treaty back with Morocco before our truce expires. So. Just be kind of a worthless endeavour. So I'm just going to keep beating up on Morocco, actually. That's going to be my plan. Just keep beating up on them until they've had enough of protecting Granada and say, here you go, have it. What are we going to do? This place is still mountainous, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so what I can do is move these 2 troops over here, and then depending on what they do, if they decide to attack us here... Oh, yeah, here they come. So I'm going to move these troops over here. We do still have a general there. Did I have a general here? He's not great. Our general actually is better. Our ruling general, our air general rather, is better. So we're going to go here. This is where it's going to get interesting. They don't even have a general here, and we've got super general, so we're going to be in the mountains. Oh shit, they're sending everyone. Detach siege. Come here. Oh, whoa, 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 okay, what are you doing now? So if we stay there, this is going to be a real... Okay, now you're coming over here again, are you? So let's get involved. Not 2, 6... No, don't go that way. You're going to come up into Fez. I can't have you go that way because you might accidentally attack them first. Ah, shit. Okay, so where are you going? Are you coming to Kuwait? Okay. Let's head back into there. You stay here. Okay, they've engaged this. So... they're taking heavy penalties. Now, I don't want to leave Fez, though. That's the thing, because if I leave Fez to join this fight, they can come into Fez, and then we're never going to get them out of Fez. So I've really got to hope that our general deals with them. I think he should, because their morale's quite low already, and they're taking massive penalties for crossing. Yeah, we've slaughtered them, to be honest. Oh. They're moving, so we're going to have to... This little cat and mouse game's going to take its time. Okay, so we've defeated them there. I'm going to leave everyone where we are. And we're slowly going to kind of come round. At some stage we probably are going to have to engage them, but it's all about being able to position our troops. What's this? Alright, okay, so we're going to recall our diplomat. And we're going to... I don't think we can offer him vassalization. Oh, we can. We can offer it straight away. Good, yes. They've become our vassal. Superb. And we're actually going to put a cut in this video. So just after we vassalised them, that's superb. Glad we've got Navarra on board as a vassal. So we'll one day, in about 10 years' time, I think we'll be able to annex them into our country. So it's a way of taking over someone without having to go to war. In the meantime, we're obviously stuck in this this long drawn-out war with Morocco, all for trying to take Granada back. Unfortunately, it is the way it is, but it's all we can do. But at least it's exciting, hey? We're constantly in wars, the warring Castilians. If you enjoyed the video, guys, please hit the like button. It does mean a lot to me. I fully appreciate it. And obviously, if you haven't done so already, consider subscribing to the channel. It's the best way to get all the videos as soon as they are released. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.